after 1,001 days of rain, I'm done.
You mean you're not going to drive like you're trying out for NASCAR?
Are you saying your mom drives too fast?
He's just staring up at that hill. Okay, now he's making me nervous.
I'm Miss Jean. Join me on a trip to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Join me for today's expedition. It's spring in Discovery Mountain. At least the calendar says that it is. But the people who live here aren't so sure. A very snowy winter has turned into a very rainy spring. Some might even call it damp and depressing. In fact, that's what a lot of our friends in Discovery Mountain are calling it. And it doesn't look like the weather this morning is going to be any different. Let's join everyone in this new story series called Weathering the Storm. Let's visit the Smith household and exercise our faith together in today's episode called Drizzly Days.
Oh, the alarm. Mike, what time is it?
It's only 5:30. Go back to sleep, Tara.
Why are you awake so early?
Well, with all this rain, I want to get to the school early enough to make sure nothing's leaking.
Ugh, don't remind me about the rain. I'm so ready for some sunshine.
I actually glimpsed the sun the other day. It had been so long since we'd seen it, I almost mistook it for a UFO.
How can you be joking and so cheerful at 5:30 on a miserable wet morning?
Hey, look on the bright side. At least we don't have to worry about a drought this year.
No, instead we get to worry about our house floating down the street and out to sea.
No need to worry about that. Discovery Mountain's nowhere near the ocean.
It's nowhere near the ocean yet.
I won't get my fins and snorkel out just yet.
Honestly, Mike, I think you're the only person in Discovery Mountain who isn't going stir crazy with all this rain.
I'm as eager for it to be over as anyone else, but there's nothing we can do about it. So why let it affect your mood?
Why let the endless, dreary, gray days affect my mood?
Now you sound like Eeyore.
Eeyore? Who are you calling Eeyore?
Well, if it grumbles like an Eeyore and it gripes like an Eeyore, then...
Hey! Well, you must have inherited your sunny disposition from your Aunt Pollyanna. Nothing seems to get you down.
That's not true. We all get the blues sometimes, even me. And trust me, you're not the only one in town feeling this way, Tara.
I'm not?
No! This rain has made half my staff irritable, and the other half is plain grouchy. And don't even get me started on the kids.
Serious cabin fever, huh?
Oh yeah, an epidemic of it. Maybe that's why I've tried so hard to stay cheerful. It's self-defense.
That almost makes sense.
Well, I better get my rubber boots on and go check the rain gutters at the school. Reader's coming by today, and I want everything to be shipshape.
Shipshape? How appropriate, considering the whole town's in danger of floating away.
Go back to sleep, Eeyore.
Hey. Maybe I could use a few more Z's.
I can't believe I used to love the sound of rain on the roof.
But Natasha, rainy days are your favorite. You've always said they're perfect hot chocolate weather.
At this point, I don't care if I ever have another mug of hot chocolate again.
No hot chocolate? Natasha, how can you say such a thing?
Can you blame me? After 1,001 days of rain, I'm done.
1,001? Has it really been raining that long? I guess I haven't been paying attention.
Listen to the rain.
Let me see. When did the rain start? That would be how many days?
Jake, you can stop trying to add it up. I didn't mean it's literally been 1,001 days.
You didn't?
No, I'm frustrated. I was just being hyperbolic.
Hyper what now?
Hyperbolic. You know, exaggerating, inflating the facts for effect.
Oh, well, I'm sure glad I don't have to calculate how many days it's literally been. I was starting to get confused.
However many days it's been, it's too many. I'm tired of being stuck inside. I'm tired of being stuck in my classroom with a room full of kids who need to go outside, but they can't because it's raining again. I'm tired of having my umbrella permanently fused to my hand.
It hasn't been that bad, has it?
Jake, it's been raining so long, I'm starting to rust.
You know, I just read that scientists have determined that the smell of rain can help reduce your stress and improve your mood by up to 60%.
I wouldn't know. I can't smell the rain because my brain is beginning to mildew. Well, no matter how terrible the weather is, we better get going before we're late for school. I don't think DS will be happy if the kids get to school before the teachers do.
Nuh-uh. Do you want to walk or drive?
It's so wet outside. Maybe we should just take the canoe instead.
Might not be a bad idea, you know. I just have one question.
What question?
Can you hand me the umbrella?
Jake, here's your umbrella. You're gonna need it.
Hurry up, Janet. We'll need a little extra time to get to school this morning. The roads are slick in this rain.
Mom, you mean you're not going to drive like you're trying out for NASCAR?
Trying out for NASCAR? Are you saying your mom drives too fast?
No, I'm a very careful driver.
Yeah, careful to make sure no state troopers are around.
Amy, it's only a few short years before Janet gets her driver's permit.
Woohoo!
And we need to set a good example when we're behind the wheel of a car.
Steve, I told you there's nothing wrong with my driving.
Mom, you know you drive too fast when the GPS says, at the next stop, let me out.
Amy!
Steve, Janet's just trying to be funny.
What do you mean, trying? I am funny. But yeah, Dad, I'm only teasing.
Come on, Janet. Thanks to your comedy routine, we really have to hurry now.
No hurrying, Amy. I'm serious. Driving in rain can be hazardous. You need to take precautions.
We'll be fine, Steve.
Maybe I should drive Janet to school.
I said we'll be fine.
All right, but be careful. If any of the roads are flooded, turn around. Don't take any chances.
We'll be cautious.
You know, just 6 inches of water can cause a car to stall. And a foot of water can sweep a car off the road.
Yes, I do know, because you've been reminding me of those fun facts ever since it started raining.
Do you have a full tank of gas, just in case?
Yes.
What about jumper cables?
Yes.
Emergency flares?
Yes.
Cell phone charger?
Yes.
Kitty litter?
Kitty litter?
Are we getting a cat? I'm not sure Ruby will like that.
Kitty litter is perfect for spreading on the road to give your tires extra traction. You should always carry a bag of it in your car in case you get stuck in snow or mud.
I'll add that to my shopping list.
No need. I put an extra bag in the garage. You can pick it up on your way out.
Yes, dear.
Bye, Dad. Bye, Ruby.
There's the kitty litter. Grab it and let's get you to school. Got it.
Mom, does it worry you that Dad's always worrying about stuff that never happens?
No. What worries me is that someday something he's worried about really will happen.
Oh, great. Now I'm worried.
And we will find out more right after these short messages. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Would you like to share your faith with Discovery Mountain merch? There are t-shirts, hoodies, and even a ball cap to choose from. Visit discoverymountain.com/store and get your merch today.
Hey, Mountaineers! There are lots of new things waiting for you in the Discovery Mountain Club this month. Check out episodes of Jake's Take. His guest this month is super fun. And listen to 2 new bedtime Bible stories. They're perfect for drifting off to sleep. And hey, they even calm Jake down. Mountaineers, we'll see you in the clubhouse at discoverymountainclub.com.
Are you searching for answers to life's toughest questions? Questions like, where is God when we suffer? The Voice of Prophecy Bible Guides will help you find the answers you're looking for. Visit BibleStudies.com and choose the free Bible study lessons that fit you best. Choose to study online or have the lessons mailed directly to you. That's BibleStudies.com.
Good morning, Lily.
Morning, Miss Simon. Miss... Oh, what should I call you now?
You can just call me Ms. Natasha.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Natasha.
Lily, where's your brother? Isn't he coming to school today?
He's coming. Luke's waiting outside till the bell rings, because he doesn't want to be seen with me.
Oh, why doesn't your brother want to be seen with you?
Because Mom got us new raincoats.
Oh, is that your new raincoat? I like the yellow sharks on it. So what's the problem, Lily?
Mom got Luke the same raincoat just because we're twins.
Aw, that's cute.
I don't think it's cute. Is Mom trying to ruin our social life? We're fraternal twins, not identical twins. We're nothing alike.
Oh, I see.
Miss Natasha, why does our mom keep trying to dress us alike?
Well, I don't know, but I'm guessing it's because your mom thinks you look adorable.
Miss Natasha!
Come on now, Lily. I'm sure Mrs. Lewis is waiting to start class, so you better hurry. The sooner you get to your classroom, the sooner poor Luke can come in out of the rain.
Yes, Miss Natasha.
So then my dad gave us a bag of kitty litter.
What's kitty litter got to do with driving safely?
I'm still not sure, Harold. He was talking about tire traction, so I guess it's in case we get stuck in the mud or something.
Man, your dad worries more about safety than Logan's dad does. And his dad's a police officer. Worrying about safety is literally his job.
Is your dad, normal, Janet?
Kyler, of course he is. He just worries and, gets a little carried away with technology and gadgets to keep us safe.
Yeah, kitty litter is real high tech.
Kyler!
Hey, Carson, wait up.
What's up, Cyrus?
How's the road from Grizzly Mountain? Any problems?
No, I had to drive through some monster puddles, but it was kind of fun.
I'll take your word for it.
I can't say I always enjoy the drive, but I'm still glad I decided to transfer to Discovery Mountain Academy.
Me too.
Hey, there's Brianna and Addison. Ads, Brianna.
Attention students, please make your way to the gym for a brief assembly.
Okay, everyone, let's make our way to the gym.
Yes, Mrs. Olson.
Brianna, your backpack is dripping water everywhere.
It is?
Yes. I'll ask Mr. Enderby to mop these floors while we're in the assembly.
Okay. Come on, guys, let's drop our backpacks at our desks on the way.
Good idea, Brianna. Thanks.
Yeah, mine got so waterlogged on the walk to school, it weighs 10 pounds more than usual.
Addison, Brianna, Cyrus, and Carson all found seats together on the gymnasium bleachers. What was this surprise assembly all about, they wondered?
Good morning, students. I have a few announcements, and then I'll let you all get to your classes.
Oh.
Yes, Harold, I see your hand.
Take your time, DS. We don't mind getting to class late.
You might not mind, Harold, but I'm sure the teachers are eager to get their lesson started. Now, my first announcement is some good news. Superintendent Reeder will be visiting us this morning. Yes, Harold, you have your hand up again?
Reeder's visiting? That's great news.
Yes, but I'm afraid my other announcement will not be as welcome. I got to the school early this morning to check for any rain damage.
Oh, DS?
I see your hand, Janet. Yes?
Did anything get ruined? My dad's been worried about storm damage.
No, nothing's ruined, at least not yet. But there are some big puddles out on the playground. Mia?
The puddles are bad. It's more like a lake out there.
You might be right. Even if the rain lets up, I'm afraid nobody's going to be taking recess outside today.
Oh, great. Another day stuck in our classrooms.
Oh, don't worry, Natasha. Jacob P. Donovan to the rescue. DS?
Yes, Chaplain Jake?
What if we organize some games in the gym? It'll be fun.
Thank you, Chaplain Jake. I'll let you take the lead on that. And last announcement. Because the roads are bad, the field trip to Mr. McGee's Emerald Lake Mine will have to be postponed.
No field trip? But I've been looking forward to it.
Aw, come on.
Look, I know you're all disappointed, but safety has to come first.
Hey, Janet, Diaz is so worried about safety. Is he related to your dad?
Stop it, Kyler.
All right, everyone, assembly over. Now, back to your classrooms.
Kids stuck inside again. Oh, Lord, give me patience. And please give it to me right now.
Good morning.
Reader, good to see you again. Sorry you had to drive up here on such a dreary day.
It's not raining that hard, and I kind of like Drizzly Days. I wasn't the only one enjoying it either.
Oh?
When I was almost here, I saw some guy out four-wheeling.
You're kidding.
Nope. His Jeep looked like one big ball of mud. Speaking of mud...
Yes?
I couldn't help noticing the playground is a muddy mess. It's practically a lake.
Ugh, I know. The kids have already been told they can't go outside today.
Last time I was here, we talked about installing drains around the playground and between the hill and the soccer field. Were you able to make any progress with that project?
I keep meaning to take that to the school board, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Well, don't feel too bad, Mike. I first had the idea for drains back when I was principal here.
You did?
Yes, even then, that corner of the field got swampy during wet weather. But it looks like it's gotten a lot worse.
It sure has, Reader. This has been a particularly wet spring. The hill in back of the school has eroded quite a bit.
I noticed that.
I feel bad for the kids, but I decided it was too dangerous for them to be out there today.
And it's not just too dangerous for the students.
Oh?
The classroom at the end of the school could be in danger of flooding.
You really think so?
Now, that's still the classroom for grades 1 through 3, right?
Yes. Mrs. Lewis likes being so close to the playground. The outside door to her room opens right out next to the swings.
Convenient, but being so close to the playground is why that room's in danger of flooding.
But this rain has to stop pretty soon, doesn't it?
Who knows? I sure wouldn't take any chances. What's that old saying? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure?
You're right. The big question is, how much is that ounce of prevention going to cost?
Well, it's a lot easier to stop something from happening in the first place than to repair the damage afterwards.
You're right, I'm sure. Although, I'm not so sure the school board will agree.
Tell you what, let's call for an expert opinion.
An expert? Who'd you have in mind?
Someone who knows his way around a building site and a school board.
Someone who knows his way around a building site and a school board? Who does Reader have in mind? We'll take a short break and find out after this.
Hi, Director Doug here. I think the voice actors are doing a great job in today's episode. Even though the actors sound professional, they're all amateurs. Are you an aspiring voice actor? We'd love to have you audition. For more information, contact us on our website at discoverymountain.com/auditions to find out how you can audition for Discovery Mountain.
Have you ever had to forgive someone? It isn't always easy to do. Well, take an adventure with your favorite Discovery Mountain characters and exercise forgiveness in the book Mission Forgiveness. In this interactive faith adventure, you are the main character and you decide what happens next. Jake, Mr. Simon, Kayla, Jamie, Harold, and others will help you on your mission. Find Mission Forgiveness at discoverymountain.com/store.
Hey, it's Shawn Boonstra, Speaker Director of the Voice of Prophecy, the ministry that brings you this program. Has Discovery Mountain been an encouragement to the children in your life? Weekly Discovery Mountain episodes are made possible through the generosity of our supporters. Would you like to join us as a supporter? Find out how you can receive a Discovery Mountain t-shirt as a thank you gift. Call us at 1-877-566-7365 today. That's 877-566-7365.
It's been raining and raining and raining in Discovery Mountain. The Academy Playground is a mess. Reader knows someone who might be able to help. Who will he call?
Hello, Trekkers.
Hello, Mr. Simon. This is Reader.
Oh, hi, Reader. Good to hear from you.
It's good to hear you too. We're experiencing some flooding over here at the school because of the storm, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to come over and take a look with me.
Well, of course. I'll be happy to go to the school and take a look.
Great. Thanks, Mr. Simon.
I'm just waiting for Stan to get here with the delivery. Oh, I think I hear him now. As soon as he's done unloading, I'll be right down.
Great. See you soon.
Well, hello, Diesel. Are you going to help Stan unload this truck? Or do you want to take over the cash register while I help him? You want a third option? Okay, treat time it is.
Are you spoiling my dog again, Mr. Simon?
Of course.
Well, I guess I can't blame you. I spoil him plenty myself, don't I, boy? Sorry I'm running a little late today. Rainy roads can be treacherous. So I took it easy coming up the mountain.
A wise decision, Stan.
Yeah, too bad not everyone out there is as wise as I am.
Did you have to avoid some crazy drivers?
Just one. Some guy in a Jeep crossed the road right in front of me.
A Jeep?
At least I think it was a Jeep. It was so muddy, I can't be sure. Whatever it was loud.
A loud Jeep, you say?
With a wild driver behind the wheel. Although, if I'm honest, I guess I pulled some crazy stunts when I was younger, too.
I think we all did.
Well, those boxes aren't going to get unloaded by themselves.
I'll give you a hand. As soon as we're done, I'm headed to the school. They've got a problem with the playground.
What kind of problem?
It's flooded. Reader thinks we should put in a French drain or something. Sounds like it might be a project for an engineer.
An engineer? No way! There's no need to pay an overpriced engineer. All you need is someone who knows what they're doing.
Like who? It's been a long time since I've been part of any big construction projects.
Where's your can-do spirit, Mr. Simon? I'll go with you to take a look at the playground.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You're my last delivery of the day. Diesel would probably appreciate the chance to run around the soccer field and get muddy.
All right, then. Since Diesel obviously approves, let's get that truck unloaded.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Simon. Hey, and you too, Stan.
How can we help?
Well, looks like this whole end of the soccer field is a swamp.
We were thinking of putting in some drains a few months ago.
I wasn't expecting quite this much rain. I thought we had more time before it became a real problem.
Can you see how much the hill in the back there has already eroded?
Yes, I can. I had no idea it was this bad.
I think we should also build a retaining wall back behind the swings. It would stop any more topsoil from washing down onto the playground or into Mrs. Lewis's classroom.
A retaining wall, too? I know we don't have the budget for that.
Now, DS, remember what I said about an ounce of prevention?
Reader, with all due respect, do you remember what I said about getting school board approval to spend that much money?
Who says it has to cost that much?
I do. I did a little research back when Reader first suggested it. Installing drains the length of the soccer field is going to cost thousands. And a retaining wall, too? No way the board will approve that.
Mike, they may not have any choice. If you don't do something to prevent further erosion, there could be consequences. Painful, expensive consequences.
Whoa, Stan, give us a little warning next time you do that.
My ears are going to be ringing into next week.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want Diesel to get too far away. Come here, boy. That's a good boy. I don't want you getting any muddier than you already are.
Now, where was I?
You were talking about painful consequences. And I don't think you were referring to that ear-splitting whistle of Stan's.
Oh, yes. What I meant was, if you don't take care of this mess now, it's going to cost even more later.
What was that?
What was what?
That.
It's Diesel. What's he growling at?
Beats me.
He's just staring up at that hill. Okay, now he's making me nervous.
He probably sees an animal. A coyote, or maybe even a bear.
A bear? We don't have grizzly bears around here, do we?
Grizzlies? Nah. The only bears out today are drizzly bears. Get it? Drizzly bears?
Yeah, I got it. But it doesn't make me feel any better.
Diesel sure seems worried about something up on that hill.
Come on, Diesel, give me a break. I've got enough to worry about already.
DS really does seem worried, doesn't he, Director Doug?
Yeah, he's worried about all the rain damaging the school and the playground.
Yes, and he's worried about how much it's going to cost to fix everything.
And now he's worried about what Diesel might be growling at.
Yes. Director Doug, do you have things that you worry about? I know that I do.
Oh boy, yes I do. And I think we all worry from time to time.
Right. And there must be an awful lot of us worriers because there are at least 365 verses in the Bible that tell us to fear not.
Wow, that's a new verse for every day of the year. I guess God understood that we need a lot of reminding not to worry.
Definitely. And one of my favorite reminders is in the 6th chapter of Matthew. It's verses 25 to 27. Jesus said this, I say to you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air, for they neither sow nor reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they?
Wow, that's a good reminder for each of us to take a deep breath and exercise our faith. Something we'll hear more about in this story series.
Yes, and we'll hear more about the rain and just what Diesel was growling at in our next episode of Weathering the Storm.
And perhaps who the mystery Jeep driver is. We'll see you then.
You've been listening to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. To listen to other episodes and to send us a message, visit us online at discoverymountain.com. Discovery Mountain is a production of the Voice of Prophecy. Join us again next time here in Discovery Mountain, where every day is an exercise in faith. Drizzly Days was written by Janice Nelson and post-produced in Ontario, Canada by Douglas Bruce and Danny Columbi. Recorded in Loveland, Colorado, Bowmanville, Ontario, and remotely from around the world.